Are you looking for housing in Denmark? The Danish real estate market can be difficult to understand and navigate. The process of buying an estate can at times be complex and confusing due to all the involved parties, including the seller, the real estate agent, the lawyer, the bank and the agent. But fear not. This step-by-step guide will help you through all the basic stages of buying a home in Denmark. The first thing that you need to consider when buying an estate is to establish your budget. You need to do this so you know how much you can spend on a home. Most likely you will have to borrow money in order to buy real estate. To do this, you need to go to the bank in order to establish your credit score. The bank will consider your income prospects, your current financial situation, your savings, your insurance and other financial aspects. As a rule of thumb, you can multiply your yearly income by 3.5 to 5.5 and then add your savings for an estimate of your borrowing capacity. Once you and your bank has established your personal borrowing capacity and financial ceiling, you can start to surf housing websites, read local newspapers or visit real estate agencies to find a new home. Be aware that a property is only listed with one real estate agent. Real estate offers contain crucial information regarding the price, down payment, square footage, fixed expenses, ejerudgift in Danish, and energy efficiency class. When you have found a home that you like, you should view the property in person to make sure that it is the right place for you. The real estate agent will provide you with the documentation concerning the property, such as a condition report. But be aware that the agent works for the seller and will therefore try to get the best deal possible for the seller. Be aware that a private auction is illegal in Denmark and that a real estate agent must not tell you if other people have made an offer for the home. Once you have found your dream home and the owner wants to sell it, you must go to the bank to start the mortgage loan application process. The law in Denmark dictates that EU or EAA citizens can finance up to 80% of the property with a mortgage, in Danish called kreditforeningslån. The next 15% can be financed with a bank loan and the final 5% is the down payment. Once this process is started, the bank checks the condition and location of the property and may deny the mortgage loan if the bank considers the property to require too high financial expenses. Once you have obtained the necessary loan, the next step is to conclude the purchase agreement, in Danish a købskontrakt. The agent prepares all documentation regarding the sale and purchase agreement and sends them to the seller and buyer for signing. Be aware that the contract must contain bank reservations and lawyer reservations clauses. These clauses are your security. If these are not present in the contract, ask the agent to complete the contract with these clauses. When the purchase agreement has been concluded, the next step is to get legal advice. The lawyer will check the documentation of the estate based on what the agent sends to the lawyer. Both the agent and the lawyer will work on the case. Be aware that the waiting time for the documentation check is 5 to 6 working days. When the checking and reviewing of the documentation is finished and agreed upon by the bank and the lawyer, you will have to pay the mandatory down payment and sign the notarial act. At the time of signing the deed, you are obliged to pay a fee to the bank account provided by the lawyer or the agent. This fee is equivalent to 0.6% of the estate's price with an additional fee of 1,660 Danish crowns. After signing the deed and the notarial fees are paid, the agent of the lawyers sends the deed to the registry court. It's called tinglysningen in Danish, who will register you as the owner of the property. Hereafter, the bank sends to the registry court an application for a mortgage registration for the loan. Finally, the possession of the house takes place on the presence of the seller, the buyer, and often the real estate agent. You will receive the keys and information regarding the use of the house. The real estate agent or the lawyer draws a detailed list of costs and fees to be paid or returned by the parties. In Danish, it's called a refusionsopgørelse. The settlement is to take place within 30 days from the date of their acceptance. Before you decide to buy property, it is advisable to contact a housing lawyer or a housing advisor to find out more about the housing market. You should also consult your bank about mortgage loans and ongoing taxations. So, to summarize: 1. Establish your budget. 2. Look for homes you may like and view the property. 3. Mortgage loan process. 4. Conclude the purchase agreement. 5. Get legal advice. 6. Mandatory down payment and notarial act. 7. Receive the keys, possession of the house. And 8. Settlement of costs and fees. Thank you for your time, and we hope that you have learned more about the Danish housing market. Happy house hunting!